And Shaggy only lost 6 of his DOMs. I think that's a good indication of, yeah, Team Rush being half scrambled because Shaggy lost half his DOMs. So yeah, it's about right. But yeah, everyone else's DOMs have pretty much been wiped right now. But let's see how this game turns out a bit differently then. The thing I'm looking forward to, though, the thing I haven't seen so much yet is good blue engineering, because, you know, a good blue engineer on this map can really, really dominate a game.
Something I haven't seen as well, which is quite odd, at least from the way I play this map, is I haven't seen a whole lot of sniper work from Red, and I haven't seen any sort of Kritzkrieg work at all from Red for the first point, because that, to me, obviously, you know, when it was sort of I guess Red Dream Team with Shaggy and you know, Chef Excellence and, you know, the whole 9 yards lined up in a row. You know, they didn't really need the crits anyway, but that is a really, really good tactic I personally like to go for, where you've got a Demo Man and crits, just because there's only 2 areas that you really have to worry about chucking stickies into.
Oh, straight away, there we go. Oh, that's a lovely stab there from Camidoc. Takes up Pinky. This, you know, is that a medic? Yes, he dies now. And I think Blue are going for the old E offensive again. I ain't giving a game information there. It's right there, and yeah, that's done. But nice work from that scout there. That's the thing, you've got to keep that point alive. If you don't keep it alive, you kind of lose the whole thing. But he's on fire and he couldn't sustain it. Ideally, you want a heavy on that, eating a sandwich preferably. But yeah, look at that though. Oh, Chef Excellence! Like all the nope was just there. Like, I'm gonna jump, take you down, and nope, I'm done here. But seriously, this blue team is putting up a lot of aggression. They're moving quite fast, and they are capping A now. They are keeping Red Team on their toes.
Yeah, this is looking just like overall a lot more of a balanced game in regards to the sort of attack, as well as the fact that where people are, because it looks like both teams are a little bit more spread out than they have been both other rounds. And, you know, I think Blue can probably have this point, but they're working hard for it.
Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of hard work. Red Team are actually really having to, you know, put some effort in here. But the thing I'm seeing from Blue Teams, though, they're not killing off Red. That's the vital thing here. Part of the way to win this game, I know he's capping the point, but at the same time, if the enemy team's in the way, you've got to deal with them. You can't just sneak the point. Unless you're playing like Granary, you know, you're pretty much dead before everybody else is. But look at Blue Team, they are just chronically keeping this point capped down. Yeah, but this is... I'm just seeing every time that there's like nobody on A, somebody else then comes along for Blue to get on A, it's magical. Can't be Boone there, just stash check. Excellent. Yeah, I'm going to cap this point a bit and take out this guy. I'm done here. Good. Oh, I have to say, one thing I've been loving today, the stab attempts have been excellent today.
Yeah, there has been some really, really fantastic spy work from both teams in both setups. I mean, you know, it's not quite Kerouac level, but there's definitely some guys on here who, you know, I wouldn't be surprised to see as, you know, Spy being their first choice. Obviously, Camidoc tends to usually be Spy anyway, but, you know, he's mixing it up a little bit this time round and letting other guys take some of the backstab glory.
Oh, they're leaving point A a bit. They're usually keeping that kind of hot spot there. Thing is, I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing much heavy work from Blue, although they might be here and there. But yeah, look at this now though. I mean, they were throwing themselves on A. I thought a little bit more effort would have had that for Blue. But it looks like they're up to something else. So they're kind of tired a bit. Yeah, I know what you mean. Sometimes you don't feel like wobbling around a bit and trying to get all the effort done. That's the thing. A good heavy just soaks up all the damage for a team and just pushes. If the heavy moves in by pretty much with the team, it's oh dear. You know, all the extra damage. But yeah, this is not looking good for Blue Team though. They are really just lacking with guys actually in play right now.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm wondering. Like, there doesn't seem to be, you know, there haven't been any sort of attempts on E whatsoever for like a good minute and a half or so now, and it does seem to be that the guys that are coming out of blue spawn seem to be the same guys over and over again. You know, Steve the Hippo has been pretty much the main consistent guy there every single time, but everybody else is kind of missing, and you know, I don't think anybody's really AFK or anything, so I'm wondering what the hell Blue are trying to do.
Yeah, I think it's another case of they're a little bit... I haven't seen a big Uber, big heavy Uber just pop over that top of that ridge on A there, because that usually finishes the game where the rest of the team just moves in after that. But... I know, it's miracles like that. There goes an Uber. But it's kind of working. Ooh, okay, okay. Jeez, all the explosions here on A. And E, from the looks of it.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Oh, jeez. I'm actually getting stuck watching this. Both teams are going balls to the wall here right now, and blue team is just struggling so hard for A. It's painful. But I think... Oh, just took it. So that's kept blue alive. Now, here's the thing, though. Are they going to... Who's going to react quicker, blue or red?
Alert. The control point is being captured.
Looking encouraging, actually, because they're going for B and E at the same time.
Mm.
Oh, there we go. Oh, and Darrowman says no. Davey's on that. Like, who you? And you. Yet you're dead, and you're dead too. Here's the thing, though. I mean, blue team have got a lot of effort to put in here for point B, and this is looking tough. Look at red team. They're just spamming that entire area.
Yeah, to be honest, I think red actually... You know, blue did a really nice job of opening an A up, and I mean, Shaggy's buff banner did some really nice work just helping everybody move the push forward. But the problem was, everybody died. Blue still had, you know, a few seconds to cap on the first point, and when everybody respawned, it was kind of like, oh wait, just go to B because they've already got A. There's nothing else we can do there.
Yeah, it's just good old-fashioned game awareness. But look at blue team. I think Shaggy there worked his crit magic, and look at that, though. That was nicely done. I mean, red team was all in one place again, and a few crits just sorted that out. And there you go. 5 minutes 24. Blue are back in the game. And on C already. Now, how quickly does red react here? And Convi Boon was immediately burnt. That's some good work there from Denny Tim. They're like, yep, I'm here, yeah, and that guy. Yeah, I'm good. But yeah, both teams are now moving quite fast. It's getting quite fast-paced, this game. But I think I still haven't seen that engineer yet. Not the blue engineer.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
Oh, crimey though. That C point is getting hammered.
That was a really nice little bit of a defensive move by Chef Excellence as well. I mean, you know, had so many guys waiting at the B to C gate, and he just came up behind them, direct hit. I think maybe 2 of them, you know, got taken out by a spy, but you know, when those guys are just going to be sat there anyway, you may as well make them walk the extra, you know, 200 meters or whatever from spawn to get straight back to the door anyway.
Yep. All about the respawn times. You get those things up, and you know, your one's down, their one's up. Yeah, that'll make the game easier for you. Harry the Stingray, they're trying to take most direct route to get to the point, but that's a nice little sentry there from System X. Whose sentry is that? I don't know. I think System X's.
Davey.
Oh, yeah, Davy's sentry, but the engineers are working together. That's nice to see.
Being contested.
Ooh, that was a bit of an effort there. Who was that? Bordy Dog. Ooh, got lucky with that. Now, traditionally, he went a bit too quick there, trying to go for the back burner there, but that was, you know, he trying to play back burner.
Our control point is being captured.
Although right now, though, who's on E? Steve. Yes, that's a unique angle to be playing from. Oh, no, you missed the railing and counter just fell off. Oh, dear. Pit acrobatics right there. But yeah, the thing I'm seeing from blue though is they're very careful of that BC route, because that's a premier backburner pyro route right there. You don't bung that up and they get round right at the back of you to C. That's just all the backburn right there. 2 minutes 51 though, and C is looking damn well near impregnable. Here's the thing, I mean, my advice to E is, again, go round from D, approach C from behind, and, you know, people, that's the thing, one of those weird reactions of where if you start hurting people, they immediately start going back to their spawn points. They don't, sometimes they do that, and it's really fun to catch them off guard like that. They just start running towards you rather than trying to run away.
The problem, yeah, I think the problem really is that
Is being captured.
Blue are throwing themselves too much into one area, and the problem is, especially with that B to C door, you know, you are on a, you have got an elevation advantage, but the problem is you're walking up a hill. All it takes is a soldier to rocket jump, like Kunmads was doing there. Rocket jump up, fire a rocket down, and you can't see him until he's already fired it at you.
Yeah, that's the thing. Elevation advantage is worth so much in this game. You know, Red are taking those heights. This is where, you know, a good sentry placement around that area would be nice for Blue. Get some guys out there, get a little bit of protection and healing. But I have to say, a little bit earlier, nice work from Shaggy then. How to use those stickies in an arcing motion, right there. You know, it's just, he knew where the sentry was, and is it? Do my eyes see me? Is it a short circuit? I thought I'd never see one again. That's some mighty fine scum work.
The control point is being contested.
Oh, that soldier did not expect that sentry there. And yeah, that was a nice... Actually, that's a nice little sentry there. I didn't really expect that to be that effective, but it's really out of sight. One minute 5 on the clock. I don't fancy Blue's chances. They've just not managed to get a good purchase on E. And on top of which... You know, they've just not managed to get on C at all. This is the thing. Part of the problem is they've not managed to get over that ground. Every time they kind of moved into that area, they've just had problems.
The control point is being captured.
Yeah, the thing is as well, like, you know, Blue are in no way a bad team. I mean, I would have personally said, at least from, you know, obviously looking at the points, stacking them up against each other, Blue is sort of the one with the advantage, but then, you know, you've got guys like Pinky on Red and stuff like that, really, really good defensive guys, and, you know, Pinky in particular just really does know how to play Medic spectacularly well. I mean, you can pretty much guarantee anybody who he's pocketing is going to be alive for most of the game.
Unless his opponent is a train, of course, and he's a bit weak to those things. 4 seconds on the clock. Desperation times from Blue here, but I don't think they've got anywhere near the point. And oh wow! One time he tried getting on the point. Nope. Time ran out. Lovely defense there by Red though.